Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day and making some really good trades. And yeah, it looks like the SP 500 took a pretty big dump and is still dumping at the moment on the aftermarkets right here. As we can see on the after hours, trading are taking advantage of this and unloading right now. It seems to be like we have a little green dot right here on the 1 hour, but on the 4 hour, we still got some ways to go, and on the larger time frames as well, it's only beginning. And honestly, man, have I been waiting weeks on end for this to happen, and I cannot express how happy I am that the market finally corrected. I've been anticipating a small correction. This is only 1%, right? The worst has yet to come, right? So I'm just going to show you guys quickly like the SPY right here, like on the larger time frame. So this is a SP 500 index, so it only trades during the hours, but we could look at the after hours right here. All right, we can see the S. My short position is appreciating immensely right now. I'm so incredibly happy. We entered this short back in the I believe here or something, somewhere around here. I believe June or something. We've been waiting like a week now, a couple weeks. It's just finally just dumped. We were in the red for so long. It was a large amount that was in the red too. You could imagine this move up, maybe sweat a little bit, and then I drew this rising wedge within a very large rising wedge, as we can see right here. The market's just been climbing up and up and up. Eventually it's going to correct, and right now we are testing. We are on the brink of breaking it now. We are testing it, and if we do break it, retest it as a confirmation if this support turns into resistance, then we're a little bit done. It took weeks for it to climb up and only 1 day for it to dump down. Could you imagine what a 1 week or 2 weeks of selling can do in the market? It just destroys everything. All this reduces gains to nothing. And right now, I even want to show you guys how accurate my lines are too, because we could see even on the 5-minute chart right here, we broke from this blue wedge right here, and we dumped all the way down, went up to retest it as resistance, tested it once, tested it twice, and that was it. Now we're going back down, and now we are actually below the white line on the smaller time frames, so we'll see where that takes us right now. But it's not looking too good for the markets after what Jerome Powell said about interest rates and inflation. And it was above their above their anticipated targets. So they're actually they're probably sweating so much right now. They probably don't know what to do, because if they print money, if they raise rates, they're gonna have to print more money to service all the debt that's outstanding at the moment. And what more money printing is going to cause is for more higher interest rates to be to fight the inflation that they're already trying to fight off, but they're gonna have to print money to even service the debt. It doesn't make sense. They're in this circle of doom. It's like they're never going to get out of it now. It's too late. They screwed up, it's all because they took us off the gold standard back when Reagan was in office. Oh my God! Sorry, I just had to let some out. Just had to vent out a bit. So let's get back to the crypto market now. We could look at sorry, I'm a little excited. We could look at the 4 hour right now. The ribbons are starting to unfold right now. We got some momentum waves going back down. It's possible that Bitcoin could start correcting because of this stock market correction. If the stock market starts to correct more tomorrow morning, then I would start to maybe open some shorts on the crypto markets. But we'll wait for that. We're not going to rush into anything. We're going to make some calculated decisions. Okay? Yeah, and I drew this really bad head and shoulders on the SP 500. But yeah, we could take a look at we were supposed to be entering phase E, I believe, for the rally up. It's technically still possible if inflation numbers keep getting worse and people start to allocate resources to more scarce assets, right? But we could see that gold took a really big, it sold off pretty heavily when the Fed announced this, because the market still believes that the Fed has the ability to fight off the inflation that's coming, right? They won't be able to raise the rates, because if they raise the rates, the economy is going to collapse, because they won't be able to service the debt if they raise the rates this much, that much to fight off inflation. If inflation's at 5%, they need to raise the interest rates even higher to fight it off. It doesn't even make sense. The numbers don't add up. The data does not make sense. I don't know what Jerome Powell is talking about when they're looking at the data. I don't even think that they're looking at the data at all. It doesn't even make sense to me. Anyways, we could look at the, even on the monthly time frame right here. It's the month. No, sorry, this is the weekly. We can see the monthly time frame. There's no red dot still, but it takes a lot to move the monthly momentum waves. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Okay, guys. Yeah. So right now, I'm not really looking for any more longs or shorts on Bitcoin or Ethereum. I'm just keeping an eye on the market and analyzing. Sometimes it can take days and weeks to make the right trade happen. And when we do make it happen, me and Daniel, we made some amazing gains right here. Like we said before, we were patient, we were waiting, we took our trade, we took our profits, and we made our gains. Anyways, just want to give you guys a little update from the aftermath that happened today in the markets. Let's just keep an eye on it, see what's going to happen in the future. It's possible we get a bounce here, right? It's possible that we get a bounce and start trending it back up and down like this. But just keep, just remind yourself every day that whatever the Federal Reserve is doing, it can't last forever, right? Just look at the amount of money, the monetary policy that's just been put into play. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. And this is not going to punish the 1% that much. It's going to punish working class people, everyday people like me and you, who are going to suffer immensely unless we hedge ourselves properly and take action against it. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and make some really good trades. Be safe. Don't use too much leverage. Keep an eye on the market and keep an eye on the Fed. You really want to take a look at what they're doing, because this does not only affect the stock market, it affects the crypto markets as well. All right. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And the Bybit link is in the description if you want to use Bybit, and other links in the description if you guys want to sign up too. Thank you. Peace.